Okay, so really quick, going back to VS Code right here, there are a couple of things that I found were bugs that without a lot of digging, you wouldn't really know, and without something to compare it against, you wouldn't really know. So right here, if you made these single quotes, then this is all wrong color. It's formatted wrong. It's not, an internal HTML reference. But if you make it a tick, which is the button right above the tab, then it makes it an HTML operator, more or less. So both of these have to be ticks, forward ticks, back ticks, whatever you want to call them. They're called ticks. Also, something I noticed, this one right here in particular, my arrays, my time array, I had named this one times array, just out of, I guess, force of habit, which throws off the whole program. So actually, you can find that by the program's not working. You can go over to, I need to close some of these while I'm at it. You can go over to, this is actually from the instance where it happened, over to the console and usually look for the first line in red. So times array is not defined. So you're like, okay, I must have named something times array in my code and not been able, and not caught it. So then you can just do a control F and you can type in times array, which I've, gotten rid of now, but it would help you find it very quickly instead of looking through every line of code. So let's escape out of that. Something else to note, like when you're done with all of your logic, you can't just go put in. So let's load it up really quick. You cannot just go in and put FDSA, FDSA, FDSA because the first train time has to be split with a semicolon. It has to be numbers to be operable. And I'm pretty sure frequency of minutes has to be operable as well. And FDSA and all these testing are just going to give you invalid data or invalid, dot is valid. You're not going to be able to find stuff like this from Firebase. It's not going to be able to operate on it, etc., etc. So actually put in you know, the correct data type. So train name, Thomas, destination, Whoville. First train time is 10 a.m. Actually, let's try a weird time. Let's start 10:53. And then frequency in minutes is 44 minutes. And submit. Train successfully added. And next train time is 11:21. It's 38 minutes from now. See, works great. So if you go back over to your Firebase, if I can find that, you'll have these entries, which you can check the actual elements of the entries. And once again, they have to be the right data type for your script to operate on them. One thing else, right before I go, I'll show you you don't have to model it after mine, clearly. I think we already actually have the code for it. But this original page links to a style.css, which you can see right here. So originally I just designed a little style.css, dot input, margin left 90 pixels, margin right 90 pixels, the body, background's dark gray, display 4, color is white, font weight is bolder. That's going to be, on those dark, harsh backgrounds, you're going to have the white color popping through. And on lead, color is white and the font weight is bolder. I'm not exactly positive where these go. It's been so long since I wrote it. But this will give you a much cleaner look than, let's say, if you didn't have the style sheet. And then if you did have the style sheet, it's a much cleaner look to it. Everything's indented. There's, area on the sides. This pops out a little bit more. It's stronger. And you kind of get the gist of it. And that has been homework 7, the simple train scheduler.